I'm here with Marcus Williams, Island Doctors. They have locations all over North Florida. He's here to talk about the rising costs of Medicare and tell us what we need to know. Welcome.
Thank you, Karen. Thank you very much.
You bet. Everything's skyrocketing. We hear it all the time. We turn on the TV, whether we're watching Fox, CNN, or one of the local channels. Everybody's complaining about the cost of health. Premiums rising. Pharmaceuticals are ripping people off left and right, and we can all agree with that. What are you guys doing to help the people that are having some struggles right now?
Well, Karen, you're exactly right. The rising cost of Medicare is rising exponentially. Over the past 7 years, the National Institute of Health came out with a study that stated that healthcare costs directly impact seniors in particularly.
Oh yeah, because there's some of the lower incomes. A lot of them are living off,
fixed incomes.
Fixed incomes, they're living off SSI, they're living off Medicare, and some of them quite possibly Medicaid if they fall below a certain income level. And that's where Island Doctors can really come in to help, because you guys have some special incentives for people that may not be able, to afford this all outright health care. Tell us some of the deals that you offer to some of your senior patients.
Well, earlier this year, Island Doctors announced a new senior services social program.
Excellent.
Senior services program in which, we kind of help our patients apply for extra help, just connecting them to some of the resources that are already available in their communities to them so that they can concentrate on what matters the most, being their health.
Excellent. Okay, we have a couple graphics I want to throw up, and we can talk about just certain things here that we're about to see. We don't have to spend a lot of time on it, but I just kind of want to hit the high points for people that are at home. And this is a question that you need to be asking yourself. Does your physician offer the following? Same-day walk-ins and visits. If not, you get it at Island Doctors. Number 2, in-house medical screenings. You guys offer that there. You're not being sent off somewhere else to get the screening. You can perform that particular screening, MRI a lot of times, or certainly x-rays in-house. Complimentary supplements and vitamins. And that's something that you've talked about in the past. It's so important to make sure people are on that diet and headed in the right direction, and their lifestyle is in tune with that, right?
Yes. Compliance increases, especially with the supplements and vitamins, if a physician or provider gives it to them and explain to the patient the reasons why they need to take them. Dr. Hemmon makes an investment in some of his patients with some of the nutritional supplements and multi-minerals and vitamins that help prevent disease and also help boost the immune system at the same time.
Okay, and that is so important, because if they're without sleep, or if something's wrong and that immune system drops, then all of a sudden they're sick, they're in line for a lot of diseases.
Exactly. The number one risk factor being heart attacks and strokes, or heart disease being the number one risk factor. So we definitely want to put our patients at an advantage, but also we want to lock arms with them and be kind of like healthcare coaches when they decide to make a change. Okay,
all right. We left off at number 3 or 4 there, and I just kind of wanted to hit a couple of the other things that Island Doctors does as well. You guys offer, we just mentioned that, picking up there at number 4, the senior services that you do, but also the prescription drug assistance. You offer a prescription drug assistance. Let's talk about that, and the temporary cash assistance, especially for folks listening at home right now. How does that work?
Well, that is part of our senior services program, and like I said earlier, it just depends on the individual need of the individual patient that comes to Island Doctors, but we have somebody that's dedicated to look into that so that they can actually concentrate and focus on their health care as opposed to some of these other things.
Okay, and we have a toll-free number up right now, which is an 877 number area code, but it is toll-free, so there's
It is toll-free, yes, please call us. We have some new locations coming up. Our Mandarin location and our Arlington location should be up by October the 15th.
Mandarin and Arlington?
Yes.
That's in addition to what I'm looking at right here, which is Orange Park and all of these
North Main, Cassett Avenue, Jacksonville Beach, Orange Park, Green Cove Springs.
Okay.
But 33 locations all across Northeast Florida.
That's amazing to me, because this is really a growing franchise. I believe you started, what was it, in St. Augustine?
In St. Augustine, 26 years ago, correct.
And so it's just, what do you attribute this boom in the rise of all the locations that we're seeing, which is great. I'm not complaining. I'm like, hey, that's great. you know, it's really taking off. What do you attribute that success to?
Well, actually, two core philosophies that Dr. Hinman believes in. One, that you can always improve upon your health. It's never too late. But number two, that our patients are going to spend more time doing the things that they love rather than being in the hospital. So in order to do that, you got to focus on the number one risk for mortality and morbidity, which is heart disease, the risk of heart attacks and strokes.
Okay, well, you've given us some very valuable information. Marcus, it's always a pleasure to have you on.
Thank you, Karen, for having me.
One last thing before we leave. We do have a special offer. This is very important. If you mention Look Local, anybody that is 60 or over, what do they get, Marcus?
We will give them a sample of our Triangle Diet Basket for coming in to a location nearest you to conduct a tour, just to see what we have to offer. You might meet a new provider, you might meet some of our medical staff, but we hope that you'll walk away with a new medical home.
Okay. And well, we will. And by the way, the basket's really nice. If for no other reason, there's definitely a location near you.
Exactly.
Go check it out and take the tour and collect the goodies. Sounds good. All right, Marcus, thanks again.
Thank you.
All right. Coming up next, 904thin.com, helping you lose weight and get healthy at the same time.